But it's the start of the season, you know, it's a little less consequential of a tournament, sure.
Because it's just the start of the season, but you want to start off on a good note.
You want to start off on a good note, I agree.
But you also want to experiment a little bit. It's like
For sure. Yeah, you know, I was talking with Caden earlier. He says he wants to switch to DT. He says he wants to switch out, you know, maybe one of his mains. But we'll see how this actually progresses through the season. Just started it.
Let's go either way, because like, personally for me, having this much of a stacked tournament is completely like literally, I spent like 5 hours seeing this tournament just to make sure it's okay. And like, I even after I was like, is this okay? Is this okay? I want to make sure it's all right. But it's like looking at the top 12. If you look at like everyone who got 13th place from like 13th to first, it is insane. Like
it's insanely stacked tonight.
It's
yeah,
insanely
absolutely.
stacked tonight, and it's like
between Whitewater kind of being in a convenient position for all of central Wisconsin, also just a nice $100 pod bonus that everyone wanted to get in on.
I just throw in the 100 pot bonus as an excuse for me to tell people to pay venue and ultimate fees. That's literally it. They do it. That's how I get the people, and it's
that's how you do it. That's how you get them. But getting into the actual game here.
Actual game.
Yeah. Fox versus Yoshi. Personally, I've never played this matchup before.
I have not played this matchup or these characters before. I played Fox for probably like 5 minutes and when he's too fast for me, and then I played Falco, and then the rest was history.
You're right.
But what I feel like DRO a little bit in the previous set is I feel like I want to see how Comet does against pressuring DRO off stage, because Farron was doing an amazing job at that beforehand. And what we saw in that last set we haven't seen for the entire tournament, which was DRO stumbling a bit off stage.
Yeah.
Which is like if you stumble off stage versus Yoshi, it's like you have what 2 jumps and a very good air dodge. But if you start getting stumbling, if you start getting schmicks, and if you start getting pressured, and if you don't respond to it the right way, you literally could die at like any percent.
Yeah. That being said, though, you know, obviously we can't underestimate DRO in any way.
Oh, of course not.
He's there. DRO kind of cracked, took a break this season and just dealing with some real life stuff, I guess, and we had a
respectable.
Another Yoshi take his place who shall go unnamed. That being said, DRO back to reclaim his throne as the very best Yoshi in Wisconsin, 33rd at Riptide. So
that was that. I was checking PG stats to get seating, and I was like, I wasn't expecting DRO to sign up, but when I did, I was like, okay, DRO, and I was like, oh, it's that DRO.
Yeah.
Completely.
No, and yeah, we're seeing it this game, even percents again.
You see, because it's like both of these players are just insanely cracked. Like, just both of these players are just cracked, and it's just like, when it comes down to this, it's like they know their stuff, they know how to brawl, they know how to fight. It just comes down to that was a great, very good conversion. It comes down to the neutral interactions, which is like, how can you use your skills versus your opponent's skills, and how you can make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I definitely say Fox wants to play neutral a little bit more than Yoshi, but you know, we're seeing a lot of
Yoshi
it here.
can literally take you to 0 to 70 off of a neutral interaction, but that trade not working as much in Comet's favor, but you take 56.9, nice, extra credit points.
The one thing that you never expect about Yoshi is how early he kills you, and Fox, of course, being one of the lightest characters in the game. It's so volatile, and these characters
it matters.
A lot of experience with each other. They've been playing forever, playing together forever. You know, this is a match that they're both definitely used to, but wow, really unfortunate SD there.
It's for the plot armor. I'm judging it right now. I'm telling that right now. It's to get in Comet's head.
I assume that was just a misinput, but yeah, no, it was mental. It was a mental game.
It's a mental game. It's all a mental. It's everything that's purpose.
Honestly, chat.
Oh.
We're our friends in chat.
My apologies. I hate it.
It's okay.
I forget your tag and I feel so bad.
Phantom Bot says, Caden is out, so what is the meaning to life?
What was your tag again?
Starcrow.
Starcrow, that's right. I'm trying, there's so many new people here, and I'm trying so hard to remember everyone, and if I don't have my computer with 50 names list on it, I forget everything.
No, Felt, I'm terrible with names, but Chad wants to see that DRO run back, so we'll
honestly,
see if
fair and DRO run back, I would love to see, because honestly, I felt like DRO, as let's say, just like, even though the set was close, I felt like DRO could have done like a little bit better with a few neutral interactions, and I felt like, just by seeing how DRO has played so far, that set just kind of seemed like a little bit uncharacteristic in some situations, or at least like it's like he was made uncomfortable, and DRO just didn't have the answers for it right away. And I want to see DRO try again, because I know he can do it, but it's like also it'd be like, no matter what, both of these players get a run back against the person that's in grand finals right now.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, both of them have lost to Farron. Farron's playing like an absolute maniac today.
Farron's been going crazy
for
lately.
Sure. But Farron always plays like a maniac, let's be honest. Just a great player.
Lock him up.
In this match, we actually saw DRO have a really, really good first couple seconds in the match, and gonna trade hits there. Unfortunately, getting the short end of the stick and dying.
And if that fair across the stage when you're on PS2 is not going to kill that, but
But the
DI on that was okay.
The DI was great. The
DI was great, but
will take it.
Yeah, DI was great, but the out of shield option is even greater.
Yeah.
Because of frame data.
You've got to be so careful touching Yoshi shield. I mean, there's just a lot of options for Yoshi to go for, and especially if you're touching it from above at high percent, that up air, is going to come out. It's going to hurt you. That move is strong. It's big.
It's just a big fist. But like, is Yoshi's shield really a shield if it's just an egg? Because you don't get poked. It's literally, because like whenever I see Yoshi's shield, it's just like, it's egg time.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there are, of course, specific advantages to it. Not being able to get shield poked is a great boon.
Crazy. Oh,
wow. Almost getting that. But actually, Comet using the shine to just stall in midair a little bit and not get hit with the up smash.
If that was an air dodge, that'd have been game over.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
that stock wait.
At least the end of that stock.
At least that end of that stock. But
missing the tech doesn't matter.
I love how even this is right now. This is like, because like both of them are throwing themselves in a disadvantaged situation. But
unfortunate. Didn't have a jump. Tried to throw both the eggs. Didn't
really get in the measure that needs. You could TI again. Oh.
Yeah.
Being a Falco main, I feel so like. I hate Fox's up B because I look at it, it's like, I wish that was me, dude.
I honestly, I think any character in the game, or most characters in the game, could look at Fox recovery and be like, man, I wish that was me.
Reminds me of like Melee Fox. He's just like, he's so privileged, dude.
All right, that Beggar's gonna take that stock in convincing fashion. But Comet, again, just racking up more damage. Great conversions.
Very convincing fashion, but Comet is very confident in these tech situations right now. Just reading both of these, I believe they were both air dodges, punishing them both dearly. My favorite thing in this game is backstepping. Backstepping and empty hops, because when you see it, it's just like using movement as a defensive option, and then basically like floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee in sort of a way, because it's like you backstep and then you step forward 2 times and then you just punch him in the face. That's what it is. And it's so good to look at.
A lot of Smash is a mental game, and these players are definitely both playing it right now.
Wait a minute. Ooh. I held my breath there for a second.
Me too, and that is gonna take it. Very nice.
If that didn't take it, I would be pissed.
Yeah, that drift by DRO was absolutely insane, by the way. You are right, Maiden. But unfortunately, that's not gonna save the game for him. So that's Comet going up yet again.
Another thing that's like slightly underappreciated in this game is like thinking about which way you're drifting.
Oh,
because
yeah,
like it's like, because it's like, what's one thing that you do not think about at all when you play this game?
I would say that is one thing that they probably think about more at the top level, but that's not something I think about.
That's okay. Because like I know I'm not thinking about my drift in the air. I'm just like, okay, wiggle the stick, I guess.
I guess so. All right, getting into game 3.
Game 3, yes. I'm so glad we're getting stage variety, because I literally heard I believe it was like the stop of like top 8. It was like, oh wait, Fox is so privileged. I hate it. It's like, I was like, wait,
yeah,
is he
making it back from there?
My goodness, but it's like, because like I believe pretty sure like the start of the top 8, or at least top 12 was just all PS2, but now it's like, whoa, we have more stages than just PS2?
Yeah, Wisconsin players do love PS2. It's just a fact. Is the score wrong?
No, it's not. It's 1-1 both sides. This is game 3.
Who won game 1?
Game 1 was DRO, game 2 was Comet.
Okay. Game 1 was Comet.
I had it backwards. It is 2-0. Oh, I am a goober. I apologize, chat.
It happened. Let me get this. Okay, we got it fixed. All right, and getting back into this. DRO is down stock already, and Comet is just up air chaining him at the ledge.
He's just up air. He's just decimating. He's just taking a care of advantage and just going absolutely crazy with it. But
nice.
I feel like if that egg was not there, the Nair would have hit DRO and the down smash would not have connected. But I feel like because the Nair hit the egg first, the down smash was able to safely connect. So that egg was a bit of a blessing from DRO.
Well, of course, and a good Yoshi will always want to position those eggs to trap their opponents, or trap them in place, or just make their disadvantage a little bit easier. Oh, wow, that's rough. Actually gonna get killed by that. And Comet able to make it back.
That was just a very unfortunate situation. And when you're on your tournament stock now, that's not where you want to be, but...
Oh, Oh,
wait, the tech!
Nice tech off the stage there.
I would have missed that.
Yeah, no, Fox's recovery on Smashville also notably extremely good because you can go into the stage side B and you're still safe enough to, like, yeah, you can
way.
recover essentially from the middle of the bottom of the stage to either ledge with Fox.
I can't do that low as Falco. That makes me so upset. I'm playing the wrong character.
Probably, man, honestly. But that's going to take it.
Back.
Going out for that back air.
Honestly, when you're at that percent
that's-
at that stock where it's like where that Yoshi can't really pressure you off stage like that, it's like, why not?
Yeah.
If I miss, I recover. But if it's like if I get it, the set's over.
Yeah, you're